Hello, David.
Hello, Nina.
Let's introduce ourselves.
I'm David. I'm new to the equestrian world.
I'm Nina. I'm old, and I'm old to the equestrian world. Like, really old. David, how long have you been with horses now?
So it's been 6 months here now.
6 months, and you had no prior experience?
No prior experience, so this is the only equestrian world I know.
For me, it's been 50 years as a student, as a trainer, as a facility owner, as a facility manager, as a riding school headmistress, as a competitor, as an owner. I hate that word so much now because it sounds very, it just sounds wrong. As a human to horses. And so what are we doing, David? What is this idea that we have?
Well, first let me say the names of our affiliations. The Equestrian, Pedestrian, Bitless and Beautiful, and the Evolving Equestrian.
Yeah.
So those names give us some idea. I wanted to give those names first before we talk about it. So those are the brands that we're affiliated with. And what we're doing here is ethical equestrian work. Now, I don't know the old world. I only know this world. So can you tell us more?
Yes, I am happy to. I'm happy to talk about it all the time, anytime. In the old world, everything was done, or most everything. I mean, there were some people out there that have always been aware that we need to be more ethical with the horses. But most of us have come from a background where there are articles that we use that force the horse to do things, and the attitude that we have is an attitude of force. You must do this or else. Hey, I'm the one paying the bills, so you have to go jump over that jump. I'm the one paying the bills, you have to run that race. I'm the one paying for your vet and bringing you food and giving you a roof over your head, you need to run those barrels. It's always been sort of a world like that, like I am giving you an opportunity to survive and you have to do stuff for me. And that doing that stuff was never so much a question with consent or choice involved. It was more like, that's all there is to it. I am the boss, you are the one who has to answer to me and do my bidding.
Yeah, and that goes right back to what you said as you were listing off your titles, your roles in the horse world. And you said owner. And when you're the owner, you own them, and therefore they're your property, and you can not ask them, you can make them.
Yeah, that's what Molly thinks about that.
Well, she's the owner of the food, and it's almost dinner time. So, yeah, so in line with the word owner is the context of being able to use whatever articles you want, like you said, and the mindset of, I'm the boss, I make the rules, I don't care if it hurts you or if it's inconvenient for you, the horse, what I say goes, and you're doing things differently.
That is the way that I was taught, what you just described, but it always bothered me from being a little girl on. I wish that my mom was still around because I have many things I'd like to ask her now. She was not a horse person, but she gave my sister and I the gift of being able to be with horses. And I would love to ask her, Mom, do you remember what it was like the first time that I was told that I needed to use the crop? Did it break my heart? Did I cry? Was I conflicted? Like, how did I feel about it? I don't remember.
Oh, I thought you mentioned that you did.
I remember feeling very proud that I got a crop as a birthday present from a friend.
Because you knew that was what you were supposed to do.
Yes. Oh my God, that was like, I had arrived. I now had my little rubber riding boots, and I had my crop, and
But later on, you said you had a change of heart because something felt wrong.
It felt wrong always. It always felt wrong. And that is the type of stuff that we're going to go into in further detail. David being very new to all of this and having great questions all the time.
And not knowing anything else other than
what you've learned here.
Which is giving the horses a lot of time, a lot of space, a lot of love, a lot of treats. What else did I miss? No bits.
A lot of choice.
A lot of choice. No bits, no whips.
So basically what we're here to do is this. We're not here to judge anybody. We're not here to belittle or shame anybody. We are just going to present ideas for people to think about. And we're going to let you see through our pages and through the YouTube channel what can be done without a bit, what can be done without a lead rope, what certainly can be done without a stud chain, what can be done without force, what can be done by offering consent and by offering choice, and all the things that you can still do, which is basically, as you've seen, everything, right?
And like Nina said, we're not here to judge, and we're not holier than thou or think that we're better. We really just want to share some different perspectives and another way to give love and give back to our horses.
Yeah, so if you feel that we're getting too preachy, we're hoping that you're going to leave us a comment. But what we'd love to do is really open this discussion for awareness. For who? Not for us. I mean, yes, I feel so much better in my life now, but for the horses. This is all about the horses and trying to create a world that is more ethical and loving for the horses.
And what you said, you feel better when you're giving the horses more love than when
Oh
you're
my gosh.
yanking them around. So it goes both ways.
You go home feeling so much better about yourself. It's true.
You know that they're sleeping, they're having a good night's sleep.
Yeah, and so are you. You're not feeling guilty about something that maybe you did that you felt conflicted about.
So we're here to...
Believe me, David, all of us have that inner child. Those of us who are here doing horses, once upon a time we were a little girl or a little boy who loved them and thought that they were magical and respected them and were in awe of them. And then to be taught, oh, well, no, you're going to dominate them now and maybe even sort of abuse them. It's something that this needs to come out of the shadows and needs to be talked about for all of our sake.
So we're just going to put it out there. Leave us comments, ask questions.
And we really hope you come on this journey with us because we hope it to be very thought-provoking and something, interesting to speak of things that some people might think are sort of taboo almost to talk about in the industry.
As I've heard, yeah. It's like, no, we don't discuss that. This is the way it is. So, yeah, we like making these videos and sharing. I like learning from Nina. I only have a little amount to share, but we hope you keep coming back.
You have more than you realize, David.
Thanks. Yeah, I really enjoyed this journey so far, and I hope you join this journey with us.
Thank you.
All
and
right.
thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you on the next one.